Hi, Shalom, Shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well, teach well, while I learn the truth 100% according to the Bible. I also want to say Shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophet service that are scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And Shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you few sisters that are sincere as well as your children. Shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, is going to be building off of this video I got from the brother, the Hopeful Elect 3. And today's video is going to be titled, A Rude Awakening is Coming to You, 2/3 Jakes, man. You see, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, both men and women, here in this place, America, that are not of the Lord's elect. A rude awakening is coming for you, man. You see? And we are definitely in those times and seasons, man. You see? Where the Lord is about to unleash his sword, which is so-called white man, Esau, Edom, upon a good majority of you Israelites, you see, ultimately for your wickedness, for not wanting to seek Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, for, just being complete, demons, man, which is what the majority of our people are in this place, America. A good majority of our people are just absolutely, wicked, man. And that's why the Lord is about to punish them in these times that we are in, and he's going to use this devil on the left-hand side to do so. Right. But I want to grab this precept before I even get into the video. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 13. But I'm going to start at 12. It said, and they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord power of their fathers with all their heart and with all their soul. Verse 13, that whosoever would not seek the Lord power of Yasha should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. And these are the things that are about to come to the shores of America for you Israelites, man. If you're not seeking after the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're not trying to align your life with the way that the Lord wants you to live your life and to conduct yourself, then, hey, you're about to be ultimately judged in these times and seasons that the Lord is about to bring upon this place, America, man. You see these perilous times that we are living in, these evils that are ultimately about to erupt in this society soon come. Hey, if you're not on the Lord's good side, man, then you're ultimately going to get caught dead slap in the midst of it, man, with no protection. You see, and ultimately, we know that the Lord is about to judge the 2/3 of our people because of their wicked ways, man. As it tells you right here, I'm going to grab this precept as well. This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 5, because like I was saying before, the Lord controls this devil, man. You see this so-called white man that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to allow to unleash in these times. He's only beating to the drum of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Esau isn't doing things on his own accord. He only can do what the Heavenly Father allows him to do. And the Lord is putting the spirit on him in these times to come after you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that are not right, man. You see? And it says, oh, Assyrian, the modern Assyrian, talking about Esau, Edom, the rod of mine anger, you see? And the staff in their hand is mine indignation, you see? So this devil Esau, he's, the sword of the Heavenly Father on the left-hand side, you see? That's Psalm 17 and 13. King David says, arise, O Yahweh, and disappoint him and deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You see, so the Lord uses this man to, bring forth judgment and uses him to be a whooping stick to punish people, man. And he's about to use this man in these times that we're coming into to punish a good majority of his people. You see, 2/3 of them, I should say, And I'm going to actually go to verse 6, right? It says, I will send him against a hypocritical nation, talking about you Israelites, you Jakes, man. Because a lot of you Jakes are very hypocritical, you see, because you say one minute that you love the Lord, but then the next minute you're going off, you're doing all type of things that the Lord doesn't want you to do. You see, you tell our people that it's wrong to eat pork, they still do it. You tell Jake that he don't supposed to be out here trying to, sleep with another man's wife. Jake still continues to do it. You see, you tell Shirley, you see, that go to church every Sunday, that she don't supposed to be worshiping idols, and that, the true name of the Lord, you see, our, the Messiah, his name is not, ultimately Jesus, that his name is Yahweh Shai. Our people don't want to listen to these things. They don't want the truth. You see, so our people are very hypocritical. You see, as it tells you in Matthew 15 and 8, that these people draw nigh unto me with their lips, you see, but their hearts, meaning their minds, is far from me, because ultimately our people love to say that they love the Lord and that, they believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, who they ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ. But when you look at the way that our people behave and the way that they live their lives, that's a total lie, man. You see, because you can clearly tell that they live their lives like demons, man. But then the same people that say they love the Lord, man, you see, so our people are hypocritical, right? And it says, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. And how is Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to tread down you Jakes in these times like the mire of the streets? He's going to do that through Esau Edom, this so-called white man, via his military, via these National Guard troops that's going to get deployed to a lot of these cities soon come due to the National Guards, what else? The United Nations soldiers, these militias, all of these different things that Esau has in the cut that the Lord is going to allow him to unleash in these times upon you Jakes. You see, the Lord is going to allow these things to happen, So I'm going to actually get into the video, right? And we're going to actually watch it. So bear with me. But before I start it, fair use. Fair use.
Good afternoon, y'all. Hey, man, this is still TikTok, so I'm not gonna say nothing crazy. But, listen, you Chicago YNs, bro. The military is coming. The National Guard is coming. And they are unlike your police departments. And they are not controlled, ran, or governed by your police departments. Please don't let that governor and that mayor gaslight you. They cannot support you and they do not have your back. And I'm going to be honest with you, with all the mayhem and the BS and the trouble that you guys have caused, nobody's going to riot for you. Nobody's going to protest with you. You guys are about to have an awakening. You know what I'm saying? So my best advice to all you young brothers, man, young sisters, whoever's involved in the shenanigans is please go home. Stay at home for a minute. And if you got something that you don't want them to find, you need to get all the way rid of that, man, because they're coming. They're coming. And a little hint to you guys. I know you guys are thinking, man, they can't be all over the place. They can't be everywhere at once. And we can shoot over here and they won't know. Listen, the federal government is not coming with state stuff, if you understand what I mean. They're not coming with state technology. They're coming with federal technology. And you have to understand that when the federal government comes into a picture with federal technology, you have the whole power of the United States government behind them, which means satellite technology. Gun firing technology, which means if you pop a gun here, they can triangulate it and track it right down to you at that very moment. Then all they're going to do is go in and demand that every shop owner and business owner within the vicinity release video camera footage. And trust me, they can't say no. And they're not going to say no because they're tired of what's going on out there in Chicago. You guys really, man, y'all done messed that state up, man. And you know what? As a black man, I'm really over watching you guys kill each other, man, because you're killing off my next generation of people. You're killing off a lot of the older people, too, and you got so many victims of so many different colors, and you guys just don't give no fucks. But I'm going to tell you something, man. This dude is finna bring in somebody who's going to clean that shit up. And I hope that y'all go along with the program, man, and not be the ones to be the example. Because like I told you in the beginning of this video, I'm not going to protest for you. You know. You were warned. I'm not going to riot for you. You know.
And ultimately, they were warned by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua through the men, the prophets. You see, because this is what the men of the Lord have ultimately been warning you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We've been telling you that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is about to unleash this devil upon you, Jakes, man. You see, ultimately to bring judgment upon you for your wickedness, man. You see? So I'm going to actually go to this precept right here. This is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 8. Again, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, came unto me, saying, verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. You see? Verse 10. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? And like I said, that's the spirit that you have 2/3 in right now, man. You see, here it is. You got Nero Trump saying that he's going to deploy these National Guards to a lot of these cities throughout Babylon and Great America. And what is Jake and Eve doing? Our people are still in that spirit of, having fun, celebrating, laughing, not taking anything seriously at all. But hey, these things are about to come upon you, Jakes, man. You see, it's all fun and games now till it isn't, you see. And that's what a lot of you Jakes are about to wake up to soon come, man. Because the Lord is about to show you that he's not playing, man, at all. You see. And it said it contemneth the rod of my son as every tree, right? Verse 11. And he have given it to be furbished that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give it into the hands of the slayer, which is the so-called white man. He's the slayer, you see. As it tells you right here, Proverbs 16:4, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, have made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked, right, which is Esau, for the day of evil. And this is that evil day that we coming into, man. You see, where the Lord is about to allow this man to show his true nature to you Israelites. You see, mainly you 2/3 of our people, you wicked Jakes, because you're going to be the ones that the Lord is going to unleash this man upon. You see, because the Lord is going to be with his elect during these times, you see, having them protected, having a covering over them, making sure that this devil ultimately does not do the things unto them that is going to happen to you 2/3, because the Lord is going to allow this man to have fun with you 2/3 Jakes, man. You YNs, you Keishas, and all of you other wicked Israelites out here, man, that are not living right, that are not trying to follow after the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Guess what? You're about to be, judged in these times we're coming into soon come, man. A lot of you people are about to go through extreme amount of, pain and torture and torment, man, because the Lord is going to allow this man to do a lot of, diabolical things to you Israelites, man. You see, and a lot of you deserve it, man, because like I said, you don't want to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You don't want to fear and reverence your power. So guess what? Hey, you're going to be judged, man. You're not seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You're not trying to get right with him. You see, you just want to continue going about your life being a demon. You see, doing things in which it is that you people do day in and day out, being careless. You see, so hey, the Lord has something for that, man, and it's called judgment. You see, so this is back at Ezekiel 21, and I'm gonna read verse 12. It says, "Cry in house, son of man, for it shall be upon my people," right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. "It shall be upon all the princes of Yasha'Allah. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh." So like I said, we're getting ready to come into those times where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is about to allow this devil, you see, to bring terror upon you Israelites, man. And he's going to do it via these National Guard troops, you see, and everything else that he has, his technology, because we know that this devil was blessed with the sword. You see, Genesis 27:40, and guess what? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is about to allow this man to unleash that sword upon you wicked Jakes, man. You see his AI robots that he has. You see, this man has a lot of different things that the Lord has blessed him with, and the Lord is going to allow him to use it upon you so-called Jakes out there, you so-called tough guys, you so-called YNs, you so-called street cats, and all of these other different things that you Jakes call yourselves, man. You see, all of that is about to be, over with soon come, man. So I'm gonna actually get back into the video so we can finish listening to what it is that Jake is saying. But hey, these things are coming, man, for you 2/3, so bear with me. All right, Salakia.
No, you were warned. You were told. I'm not even going to advocate because you were told in advance to chill the fuck out, calm the fuck down, and sit the fuck down somewhere. Now, you guys,
Salakia.
I'm not going to riot for you. You know, you were warned. You were told. I'm not even going to advocate because you were told in advance to chill the fuck out, calm the fuck down, and sit the fuck down somewhere. Now, you guys consider yourself grown at the age of 14, 15, 16, so do whatever the fuck you like. But at the end of the day, when he brings the National Guard through there, please don't let that governor and that mayor gaslight you. You are not battling nobodies. They are not the best trained, but they are significantly trained in combat tactics. And while you guys are talking about, well, we got switches, well, your switches don't compare to nothing they're coming with. Nothing. You think they're coming with pistols? You think they're coming with some Glock 45s, a couple of 9mm? No, bro. You think they're just coming with M16s? M16 is far from the worst thing that they can bring. I mean, all of you guys have played Call of Duty, so if you want to act like you don't know, then act like you don't know. But I'm going to tell you this right now, two things for sure. They're going to unalive a bunch of you. You point a gun at him, you're going to be unalived. So be safe, man, and whoever's watching this video, You know, it's just my opinion, but man, please like, share, follow, get this video out there so people can see what's going on and what's about to happen, because this is not going to be a pretty sight, especially if the YNs think that they're fighting nobodies. You're going to see real fast.
All right. And you heard basically what it is that Jake was saying in the video. And yeah, he's absolutely right. Because we know that, you're going to have a few Jakes out here, that ultimately they're going to rebel, because that's just Jake's nature, to be rebellious, to not listen and, be hard headed. But hey, the Lord is going to unleash this white man upon you Jakes, man. And hey, a lot of you are about to be judged, man. You see, that's just ultimately what's going to happen in these times. And I'm actually go right here real quick. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16. And I'm going to start at verse 68. It says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you." That's talking about these military troops, right? These National Guards, these different, military personnel that ultimately, the Lord is going to allow Esau to unleash in these times upon you Jakes, right? It says, "And they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols." Verse 69. "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot." And this is verse 70. It says, "For there shall be in every place," right? And in the next cities, which is talking about here in this place, America, Babylon the Great, right? "Soon come." It said, "A great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." Who are those that fear the Lord? That's talking about the Israelites, right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And when you go into that word insurrection, it basically goes into a violent uprising against something or someone. And that's what's going to happen in these times that we're coming into, because Esau really already labels a lot of you Israelites, as terrorists, man. That's just the truth about it. That's why they got black fatigue and all of these other different things that are coming out of the woodworks, where all of these other different nations of people are ultimately looking at you Jakes. That's the problem. And the good majority of you are the problem. You 2/3 of our people. And hey, that's why the Lord is about to allow these things to befall upon you people, man. You see? But I'm going to read verse 71, and it said, "They should be like madmen, sparing none." This is the wrath that Esau is going to come down with, that the Lord is going to allow him to show upon you Jakes, man. You're going to see that this man, you see, the so-called white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of, and the Lord is going to allow you Jakes to understand that through the amount of terror that he's about to bring upon you through this white man, you see. So it says, sparing none, right? Because he's not going to have any pity upon you Israelites, man. This man hates you with a perfect hatred, you see. And the Lord is going to allow him to show that in these times ultimately, right? So it says, "But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord," talking about you Israelites, "for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." You see, this man is going to be snatching a lot of you Jakes out of your houses. You see, coming in there, just, snatching your wife up, your kids up, just throwing you in whatever concentration center that they see fit. You see, because ultimately you got a lot of these, concentration centers that have been getting built up. You see that Trump ultimately has been funding ICE and FEMA with the money since he's got in office. And they've been building a lot of those alligator Alcatrazes that you see throughout America, man. There's plenty more detention centers like that set up ultimately to throw a lot of you Israelites in, man. You see, because ultimately Jake see these things happening to Northern Kingdom Jake, you see, and they thinking that ultimately it'll never come upon them. But hey, the Lord is going to put the spirit on this devil. He going to come after you Southern Kingdom Jakes as well, man. You so-called African Americans, you so-called Haitians, and you so-called West Indies, man, Jamaicans, etc. So hey, this devil's about to show his hate towards you as well, man. You're not exempt from these times and seasons that are coming, right? But I'm going to finish reading. It said verse 73. It said, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire." You see, so like I said, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is ultimately going to be with the elect, of the nation of Israel, the 1/3 remnant. Those are going to be the ones he's going to have ultimately that mercy upon in these times and seasons that we ultimately are about to step into, these troublesome times, right? And it says, verse 74, it says, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand." And that's what a lot of you Jakes don't understand, that hey, everything that's being set up is coming into the time and seasons of, Jacob's trouble, man, which is going to be a time like no other, as the scriptures have said. And that's what the men of the Lord have been warning you Israelites about, man, starting off with the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone. We've been warning you people of these things for years, and what you people do, you laugh, you scoff, you say these things that never happen. You people talk your shit. You do a lot of different stuff, but hey, you people ain't about to be doing that soon come when the Lord puts the spirit on this man to start just, knocking you Jake's heads off, man, because that's what's about to come. It's about to be a lot of death happening real soon in this place, America, man, amongst you Israelites. And so be it, because it's ultimately the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And 2/3 of our people, we already know through prophecy that the Lord is going to kill them anyway, that they're going to be cut off and die. It tells you that in Zechariah 13:8, right? And I'm going to actually grab that precept, but I'm going to finish reading this. It says, verse 74 again, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand," right? "But I would deliver you from the same." And that's only talking about the elect. They're going to be the only ones delivered in this time of this devil coming in with that wrath, right? So this is Zechariah 13, and I'm going to go to verse 8. And it says, "And it shall come to pass," right, "that in all the land," which is talking about over here in America, Babylon the Great, right, "saith the Lord, two parts therein shall be cut off and die." And that's talking about ultimately the wicked of our people, man. You see, the people that have not wanted to repent, turn back to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, turn away from the ways of this world. You see, try to rehearse the righteous acts to the best of their abilities. You see, if you're an Israelite, a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man or woman, and you're not doing these things, you see, in this time that we're about to step into, you're going to die. You see, whether you want to believe it or not, it doesn't matter what you people think, but you're going to die. The Lord is going to kill you, man. You see, and he's going to use this so-called white man to do it. And a lot of our people, like I said, they don't believe these things. That's why the Lord is going to make a lot of you people believers, man. You see, you don't got to think this stuff is actually going to happen, but you're going to experience it. You see, when it comes, right? And I'm going to actually go to another precept, but we're going to finish reading it. It says that in all the land, saith the Lord, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein, right? Talking about the elect. But I got to grab this precept real quick through the Spirit. This is second Esdras, and I'm going to start at chapter 9. And I'm going to read I'm going to start at verse 9 as well. And we're going to read on down to 12, right? And it says, "Then shall they be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment." So like I said before, a lot of you wicked jakes out there that the men of the Lord have been warning you to repent, warning you to turn from your wickedness, and you have not been wanting to take heed of these warnings. You want to continue to tote guns and be demons and do all of these things that you people do. Hey, you people about to dwell in torment soon come, man. You see, you people about to go through a lot of different, things, man. You see, great miseries is about to befall upon you, jakes, man. You see? And this is verse 10. It says, "For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me." You see, a lot of you jakes don't know Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You see, and neither do you want to know the Lord. You see, you people get money, you get all of these different types of things that you receive, and you do not, give any time or consideration unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You see, you don't thank the Lord for any of the things that he gives you, man. You see, the breath that he gives you every day to allow you to wake up, our people don't consider the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua at all, man. So guess what? Verse 11. "And they that have loathed my law," meaning to hate, because you 2/3 of our people, you despise the ways of the Lord. Because a lot of our people, they despise righteousness, man, because they're of their father, the devil. You see, they love wickedness. You see, our people love darkness rather than light. So guess what? The Lord has something for that. You see, and it's called judgment. It says, "And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty," right? Because ultimately we got the grace period. You still can seek the Lord. You can return. You can repent. You can get right. You can turn from your wickedness. But guess what? We know that the 2/3 are not. That's why they're going to die, right? "And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it," right? Verse 12, "The same must know it after death by pain." You see? And like I said, that's what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is about to bring upon you 2/3 jakes, man. You see? And like I said earlier, you've been warned. The men of the Lord have warned you of these things. You see, we've been telling you people that this stuff is going to happen. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't really matter what you believe. But like I said, a lot of you people are about to get a rude awakening. You see, you people are about to see these things for yourself soon come. There's not going to be any denying it. Oh, that's not going to happen. Oh, y'all been saying that forever. Oh, this and that and the third. It ain't about to be none of that real soon, man. Right? That's why, as it tells you right here, I'm going to grab that. This is Ezekiel chapter 2. And I'm going to start at verse 3. Right? And it says, "I send thee to the children of Israel," which is the people before as a place, "to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me even unto this very day." And that's what you have our people, the majority of them, the 2/3, still in that spirit of doing. Rebelling, not wanting to follow after the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, being stiff-necked, being proud. You see, being lovers a pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So, hey, guess what? You Jakes got to go, man. Right? Verse 4. For they are impudent children and still farther I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord power. Right? And that's what we're telling you, Israelites. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. We're telling you of things that are going to happen before they actually happen. Right? As it tells you right here, verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, because at the end of the day, we only know that the elect of the nation of Israel is going to take heed of these warnings and going to truly turn back to the Lord on this side. 2/3 are not. You see? But it says, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall they know that there have been a prophet among them. So like I said before, you Jakes are about to get a rude awakening. You know, and you're going to know that the men of the Lord have warned you of all of these things when they begin to start happening to you, man. When this devil start really, you know, treating you Jakes in the manner that the Lord is about to allow him to treat you Jakes in and do to you, man. Hey, you're going to know that, hey, the men of the Lord told us of these things, man. You see? But hey, you know, it is what it is. That's just what has to happen, man, because the good majority of our people are just, you know, like wild animals, man. They got to be put down, man, because they're not going to get better. Right? As it tells you right here, I'm going to grab that. Right, this is Isaiah chapter 1, right? And I'm going to go to verse 4. It says, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Yasha'Allah unto anger. They are gone away backwards. Why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. From the soles of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. So like I said, that's the mind state of a good majority of our people. You see, they're in that state. You see, that state of mind physically and spiritually. And that's why the Lord is about to put you Jakes to death, man. You see, and we don't feel bad for you. You see, you 2/3 got to go, man. So with that being said, Lord's willing, I pray this video be edifying, just something quick through the spirit. Till the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect. Shalom.